Howdy there, folks, and welcome to Completely Average Gaming, and welcome to this little Planet Coaster tutorial. We're going to be looking into the Motion Robotic Arm ride that you see right in front of you right here. There's a couple of little bits and pieces to this ride that is somewhat new. Some new ride mechanics, I suppose. If you click into the utility settings right here, you can see that there is control seat pitch, control car rotation, control seat spin, and control arm pitch. And you also have, if I can click the right one, yes, I also have wait time for the stop and start track piece. And also, of course, you have this little 180 degree over here. Now we're gonna go through this one piece by piece. I'm not gonna teach you how to make the videos for these ones. That's not something I'm capable of, basically. But we're going to look into what the different levers or slides here do per se. So to start off, we're going to skip the seat pitch for now. What it basically does is it, hang on, I'm going to reset it to 0. You can set it to 90. No, that would win the point. We're going to set it to 44. That's almost 50. Almost half. What it does is that this seat array here gets lifted up this way, right, in a arch, obviously. And then we're going to be talking mostly about the car rotation. So over here you have two sets of rails. You have the one that is lower to the ground, and you have the one higher up. So we're going to call the lower one the guide rail and the higher one the regular rail. So what you need to know is that when you're looking at it this way, you have the guide rail here. This is 0 degrees. So when the car is facing the way these are now, they're facing at 0 degrees. All right. Now on this piece here, we've set it to negative 90 degrees. What that means, it will means that it will rotate 90 degrees. So it will rotate 1/4 rotation, and since it's negative, it's clockwise. Okay. Negative numbers is clockwise. Positive numbers, if we had plus 90 degrees, it would go this way. Okay? And then, of course, you have positive 90, positive 180. This was not as easy as I imagined it to be. And positive 270 and positive 360. Okay? And then the same goes, of course, the other way with negative 90. Negative 180, and this is the wrong way, negative 270, and negative 360. All right? So if you wanted to go from here, this way to here, you would put it to from negative 90 to negative 270, going this way. You would have it going from, say, positive 90 to positive 270. All right? Now, moving along, we're going to just start this here, and we'll see the action going on. You'll see this arm here pitches upwards, and you'll see the rotation of the car going. There we go. It usually glitches a little with the first one. You'll see it better with this one. There we go. And over here we go. Let's see, that's 0. Over here we go to 90 degrees positive over here, which means it goes from here, which is negative 90, and then since it's positive 90, it's gonna rotate clockwise to 0 degrees, and then onwards to positive 90, which is straight backwards this instant. Okay. And of course, if you, depending on whether or not you do positive or negative numbers, you can get to all sorts of positions with either or. But of course, doing negative numbers rotates you this way, whilst positive numbers rotates you that way. Okay? Cool. So over here, we also have some other, here you can see another function, which is the seat spin function. Now the beauty of both the seat pitch, seat spin, and the arm pitch is that you can see these little icons here animate. Right? So this one, which has a It was this one. Sorry. Ah, come on. There we go. Has a negative 90-degree heat spin, which means it goes clockwise. Alright, so this thing rotates clockwise. This guy comes on top, this guy on the bottom. Then it goes back to 0 here, and of course, if you did positive numbers, it would just rotate the other way. As for the last one, the arm control, arm pitch. That is basically, as you can see here, the arm is going straight up, more or less. Then the arm pitch comes in and it goes further down. Alright? That also has the added benefit of bringing you closer to, say, for example, this little screen right here. If we speed time up a little, we'll soon see these guys coming back. The thing with this is you need to trigger it, I think. At least that's my experience of it. So it's triggered and it goes around, and obviously it's not enough space between these to actually catch up with every single ride. So that's something to keep in mind if you want to make it realistic. Alright, and also worthy of note, should maybe mention this as well. Of course, with these ones, where this thing goes counterclockwise, and the ride goes counterclockwise around, you'll want the ride set to 0 degrees, and of course over here you'll have it set, if this was the same, the parabolic screen over here, you would have had it set to either 180 degrees positive or 180 degrees negative. Okay? Super cool. Alright, so what we'll do now is we'll have a little look at this thing. I'll delete it. You can find it under scenery and custom up here, and then screens, and then you have 2 different versions here. If you just select it, you can see it moves around like crazy wherever I move my cursor. Now if I click F for Foxtrot, it snaps into position, and you can see I have a lot more leeway with where I point my mouse. Now we're gonna put it there, and as you can see, it doesn't automatically you know, catch up with the ride, and not as far as I can tell at least. What you can do is you can go into the triggers, make a trigger, and of course this is something you can play around with, but then you select it and confirm it, and it will stop there, and once your ride comes around, it will follow it around like so. Alright? If you have any thoughts, comments, suggestions, please leave them down below. If you want to stay up to date on all things average, please be sure to subscribe to the channel. And of course, if you want some more Planet Coaster from yours truly, I would recommend you checking out Average Kingdom, which is our Planet Coaster Park ongoing. Alright, hopefully I'll see you guys later. Till then, here we go.